What's up guys, welcome back to Grafting Dragon Fruit. It's Richard, and in this video today I'm going to be doing a taste test on this variety of dragon fruit named Cosmic Charlie. So this has been ripening on the vine for about 40 to 45 days. I've wrote on the branch, but it's being blocked right now, but it looks super ready to be harvested because of three things. The skins on the bracts here are starting to fully turn red. The shape of the fruit is becoming very spheric and it looks like it's about to burst. And three, the tip of the dragon fruit, the cone, is starting to finally crack, and I see a little bit of flesh in there. And let me show you guys what I'm talking about right after I harvest it. All right, look at that beautiful Cosmic Charlie. Fruit is almost all red, and this is the crack that I'm talking about, you guys. When you see it barely crack like that, it is ready. So take it inside and enjoy it after you fridge it, okay? So we're gonna take this aside, fridge it for about an hour, and we're gonna jump right into the taste review. So I'll see you guys inside. It's been an hour since the Cosmic Charlie has been chilling in the fridge, and it's nice and cold. So we're ready to do the taste test. If you guys are ready, let's go right into it. All right, so as usual, I wanna get as much data as I can for you guys, so that way you guys can see if this is something that you wanna grow with all of the weight, sugar, and tasting that I am gonna be doing for you guys today. So the first thing is, let's get the weight on this fruit. And again, this is Cosmic Charlie. This is a self-stir variety, and happens to be one of my favorites now because they taste so good. Okay, that's in grams. Let's go to something like, wait, so we have 1.1 pound and 6 ounces. So we're about 1.5 ounce away from being a 1.5 pound fruit. So this already exceeds the 1 pound mark. And in grams earlier, it was about 660 grams. So that's a big fruit. And they consistently always come out about this size. So that's a really promising thing about Cosmic Charlie, that it grows really big fruit. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about Cosmic Charlie, and if you are growing this variety, there's some important facts to know about them. They are related to other varieties named Purple Haze, Physical Graffiti, Delight, Dark Star, and Cosmic Charlie. So you have any of those that I just named, you cannot use its pollen to cross-pollinate each other. The reason being is because this is a variety created by Paul Thompson. He's a very well-known dragon fruit cultivar and breeder back in the days with like Edgar Valdivia, and he created this variety. So they were sister seedlings to all one of each other. And if you have Purple Haze or if you grow Physical Graffiti, they look very similar to each other, but the flavors are completely different. So you cannot use those pollens to cross-pollinate with each other. They will fail. You have to use another pollen like Sugar Dragon, Vietnam White, Red Laverne, Pink Laverne, anything besides those varieties that I just listed in the beginning when I was talking about Cosmic Charlie. Okay, so that's out of the way. You guys know what's needed to produce and set a fruit for Cosmic Charlie. Now we're gonna go and see how the sugars are. And how I measure sugar is using a Brix refractometer. This just helps to tell me how sweet the fruit is. It doesn't tell me how good the flavor is, so that's why I always eat a slice to give you guys a more accurate description of what it should taste like. But first, we'll get a Brix score to see if this is even worth growing with the sugar content that it produces. All right, guys, let me actually do the cut for you guys. And you guys ready? Here we go. Bam. Check that out, you guys. Cosmic Charlie looking so beautiful and delicious. The outer skin is so thin and the flesh just looks nice and firm. So it's gonna be a great bite. All right, I'm gonna put one piece on the side, and this one, I'm gonna use a garlic press. I really like to use the garlic press because it squeezes all that juice right into my Brix refractometer, and it does a really good job at that. So let's go ahead and get a nice piece. I like to cut like a cube like this, you guys. This is more than enough, and as you can see inside, it's already starting to pool juices in there, and that's what we need, it's just the juice. You don't want to test the pulp or the seeds. That's gonna change the sugar content, so make sure you guys only use the juices. And as you guys see me press, all of that juice is going in. Perfect. All right, if you're ready, let's see what it shows. 19.8. That is insanely sweet, and I score that as a high Brix score. Wow, anything after 17% is going to be sweet, you're going to enjoy it, it's just going to be tasty overall. So 19.8 is very impressive, you guys. And those indicators that I showed you guys, the crack, the swelling, and the fins turning majority red, is going to help you guys harvest them at the right time. I'm just going to do another test to make sure that we're getting consistency on the Brix. Yep, we're still at 19.8. Love it. That is amazing. Can't wait to taste it now. All right, I'm gonna put that on the side. I'm gonna move this, and let's go ahead and cut right into this. I'm gonna have to cut it again because this fruit is so big, you guys. I don't think I wanna have that big of a piece to taste it. But check that out. Here is our Cosmic Charlie. The Brix score was promising, the size is promising. Let's see how the flavor really is. All right, guys, cheers. Wow. I just needed a moment of silence right after I bit it because it was so good. I almost want to say it's like a symphony playing in your mouth where all of the notes were matching each other and made a beautiful song as you were eating Cosmic Charlie. Holy cow. Okay, let me explain to you guys what I'm tasting and the contrast, the sweetness, all that, okay? Wow. Cosmic Charlie is sweet. We know that by the Brix refractometer, but it has a very, very noticeable sharp tart to it that contrasts with the fruit so well. A lot of fruits that are just only sweet, they're really good and cool to eat, but when they have a good amount of tartness and sweetness contrasting each other, that's what makes it a perfect fruit in my opinion. And Cosmic Charlie definitely has those two characteristics in there, and they are very pronounced. The sweetness is strong and the tartness really hits right when you bite into it, but also stays in there as the juice just kind of gushes around as you're eating it. And what it tastes like to me, it literally tastes like a big, giant, juicy grape with the tartness of a green or like a purple grape, like a Concord grape flavor, but with a green grape tartness. So it's very grapey vibe here, and I am loving it. This is so amazing, you guys. Getting that Concord grape flavor, the sweetness of that, and then I'm getting the green grape tartness from this as well. Wow, super amazing. Definitely worth growing. I'm currently only growing one cutting of this in a pot because I have a shared pot, but after trying Cosmic Charlie at the state that it's in right now, I'm definitely going to be putting 4 more cuttings into one trellis, and that way I can have way more fruits the next season. This is just mind-blowing. It's a classic. Like I said, you can't go wrong with growing any of Paul Thompson's varieties. They are very great starter dragon fruits to grow, but you do need a little bit of experience to grow these because they are all self-sterile and you need to cross-pollinate them to actually get the fruit. But the trick is you can't have any of the sisters, so that's what makes it a little confusing. So a lot of time when people are buying these wonderful, great tasting varieties, they're not buying it knowing the knowledge that these are all can be related in some way, and when they're related and you use the pollen with each other, they don't set fruit. They'll turn yellow, the flower dies, and within 5 to 7 days, the whole fruit will just abort, and you're gonna be so sad. So it's really good to know this information before you guys pick up these varieties and know which pollen works for it, so you can have this amazing, huge, and juicy, delicious Cosmic Charlie. And let me just finish my last bite here. It's a hot day today. We're at 95 degrees, and this is cooling me off instantly. And it tastes super amazing. Wow. All right, guys. So that is Cosmic Charlie. I can't wait to share this with the rest of my family and watch all of their expressions once they get to try it. It was just an amazing fruit. I would rate this 10 out of 10. Has good sweetness, size, and the tartness was really good as well. They are a very hardy plant. It takes a beating from the sun very well, and when it gets cold, they still do very well. So overall, hardiness, coldness, taste, size, everything about it passes, you guys. The only hard thing about it is self-sterile, but you guys can learn how to do all of that pollination process to get fruit in my channel, so make sure you guys check all that out. All right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this taste review. If you guys did, please hit that like button. If you guys have any comments of anything I just said or need confirmation if a pollen works for Cosmic Charlie, go ahead and leave in the comments below and I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. And if you guys have not subscribed to this channel yet, please hit the subscribe button so that way you guys won't miss a single thing. And I'll see you guys in the next episode of Grafting Dragon Fruit. Peace.